Hey there, cats and kitties. I am the Blues Man, Johnny Blues, and this is going to be a video response to the cool guys over at the DaT Show on YouTube channel Viva Lato. I will post a link to that channel below. Dylan and Tristan, they have a great show that they just started up a couple weeks ago, and talking about everything from gaming news to movie news and rumors and stuff like that. And I definitely highly recommend you check them out. But one of the topics they talked about in their last episode was how the Xbox 720, whatever the next gen Xbox console is going to be called, is trying to make it inoperable for people who have used games to be able to play those games on said console. Now, this is a big issue for me because, and monetary problems will be at the forefront of this discussion, believe me. But number one, I will say that I am a Sony guy. I'm more of a PlayStation cat myself. I did have a PlayStation 3. It went wild a little over a year ago, and I haven't been able to play a lot of the newer games I wish I could. Never, hooked it up to the internet or online or anything like that. So basically, when it comes down to gaming, I have like an old N64, an old Sega Genesis, and a PS2. Now, one thing I want to say about the whole used game market, for those who are watching, the world abroad who may not be aware, in the U.S. we have a store called GameStop. And their primary bread and butter is the used game market. People who come in for trade-ins, people who just want to sell their old games. And I've gotten a lot of old PS2 games that I just simply couldn't afford when they came out. And I've actually bought them in the last couple of years. And so when I'm looking at this scenario, I mean, a new console that will come out and presumably any old game that you already own or that you decide to go out and buy will then be basically useless. That's a big problem for me because, again, that's how I get most of my games. Unfortunately, that's the situation as it stands. I know they are trying to make this more applicable to the downloadable content market, and such a market already exists, but it's kind of in its infancy where it comes to whole older games and things like that, at least of the level of PS3 gameplay as far as I'm aware. I don't know of any whole games that you can actually download that isn't a massive multiplayer online type of game. But I'd be interested to hear what other people think of this, and I'm sure they would also be interested in feedback as well. And basically, I'm just giving my opinion on this. I think it's a really horrible idea to make it inoperable on any next-gen console to play older games. One of the things I look for is backward compatibility in the newer consoles. Another thing would be having memory cards reinserted, because I lost all the game data when my PS3 went wild, and that really ticked me off. But no, that's pretty much my thoughts on it. I think it's a horrible idea, and I highly suggest you check out their channel and see what they have to say. And I'd also be interested to hear what you guys think. So that's going to be all I have to say on this, and I hope this video finds you well. And otherwise, I will catch you later. And check out the DaT Show. Peace.